That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free.
Welcome to the Cheeky Analysis. Let's review weeks 5 and 6. Yes, the Cheeky Bastards defeated the shit out of Super Mario Bros. In week 6. It was a nice effort, Ryan, but I'm glad I was able to assist you in coming back to reality. You see, after defeating Honey Badgers in week 5, Ryan developed a very bad case of Supreme Squad hallucination. Supreme Squad hallucination is the delusional belief that one's team could not possibly be any better than it currently is. It typically develops after a win, especially if it's an underdog victory. Victims of this condition tend to believe their team has no flaws and is invincible. Symptoms of Supreme Squad hallucination include unusually cocky shit-talking, talks of betting, ridiculous claims, and never making the playoffs. All of which Ryan was exhibiting. The only known cure is a heavy ass kicking, which I administered to Ryan. He's all better now. So that puts the Bastards on a 2-win streak, even though the last few weeks have felt great. I know it's a long road ahead, and I just gotta take it 1 week at a time. And my next matchup is Craig. Craig is somehow 4-2 going into this matchup. His team and the moves he makes contrast that record. Craig has already traded away multiple every week receivers this year in exchange for injured players. He's dropped the #1 fantasy QB in fantasy points, and he just completed a trade with Logan that took his running backs from shit to mushy shit. However, the trade with Logan did give him a nice upgrade at wide receiver, so I'll give him that. Josh's team continues to rise. He thinks he's sweet because he luckily grabbed DeAndre Hopkins this year and he's dominating. I'm not too worried about Hopkins though, mostly because I took a look at the Houston crime rates, which are very high. So you can see Houston here, completely covered in red, which as you can see is a very high crime rate. Therefore, Houston players are at a much higher risk of being raped or murdered around the time of a home game. And the historical average points per game from players that have been raped or murdered, I looked it up, is 0. But even if Hopkins isn't raped or murdered by the time I play Josh, I won't have to face him, or Foster for that matter, because they're on a bye week. Horny Rounds is going to try to not become the 4th team this year to have a 4-game losing streak. I'll admit, I liked his team at the beginning of the year, but God does it look like ass now. He goes into this week with Chris Johnson and Shane Green as his starting running backs. Congrats to Brad for getting his first victory against Logan. Gotta say, I lost a little respect for Brad beating up on Logan like that. I mean, come on, Brad. The guy's retarded. He's gay. Why would you beat up on somebody like that? I guess some people just have a sick sense of humor. Logan's team is on a nasty decline. The trade with Craig kind of helped him running back wise. I love Latavius Murray. But I really don't see why he didn't trade with Ryan. Literally the only team that could have given him both a good running back and a good tight end, in exchange for Calvin Johnson, for example. But I really don't know all the details of their trade discussions. Both Logan and Ryan tend to severely overvalue their players sometimes, and deem some of them untradeable. Honey Badgers and Choco Cookie, however you say that gay-ass font, are slated for a pretty good matchup this week. I personally could really use a win from Honey Badgers and Brad this week, so go Badgers and go Brad. Brad, it's really easy to defeat Ryan. And when he comes at you with all these stats and rankings, he loves rankings. You might think, oh man, he's backing this up. He might actually be a good team. He's not. Oh, Pat, I did finish your team logo that you requested, down to the detail. I think I nailed it. Here it is. I personally think it's kind of queer, but we all know how you like that queer font, so you should have it by today. I'll send an email or whatever. Well, that'll do it for 5 and 6. Cheeky Bastards will try to keep its winning streak going and hopefully make a nice cheeky playoff push this year. If I lose one more game, my spirits are gonna be really low. If I lose 2 more, I'm pretty much fucked. So it's intense from here on out. Every week matters. I'm taking it 1 week at a time. So this has been The Cheeky Bastard with weeks 5 and 6. See you next time. Thanks.